Ashok, it's a pleasure to welcome you. You represent oil and gas. I was talking to you earlier, irrespective of what we think, we are still 90% of the energy consumption is through oil and gas. So the question then is, how do we make it cleaner, purer, and better for the environment?
So basically, it's oil and gas, that's fine. But even in the oil and gas, there is enough opportunity to make it continue to be cleaning it up, the process. For example, when you take an oil well, you produce a lot of gas is flared off. You can capture that, reduce emission. Then in the process of transmission, you can do that. And finally, when you use it in the stack and everything else, energy production, like power plant, make sure the oil and gas is used, but more efficiently with respect to carbon capture and carbon neutral, not with respect to maximum amount of power.
I have also seen that it has a lot of resources at its disposal. It employs hundreds of thousands of people across the globe. Why is it continues to be the bad guys?
The perception is, for some reason, that oil and gas is a bad thing. And because I work in the oil and gas, it's a bad hit that we have taken for many years. And people don't understand that if we don't have the oil and gas, the whole economy has come to a screeching halt. And that's how it is.
Yeah. But you also rightly said that instead of trying to, work against oil and gas and say, let's stop the usage, why don't we work, because of the evolution of technologies, to find out what is the better ways to make it much cleaner and nicer, rather than, fighting it out with the whole industry?
So in oil and gas itself, there's an answer. If you look at the coal, fossil fuel, then oil, and then natural gas. Coal has the highest amount of carbon inefficiency. And then the oil and natural gas is actually, compared to both of them, are much cleaner. So the transition should be minimize coal, slowly minimize oil, but increase next 25 years usage of natural gas by liquefying the natural gas and transporting it across the world. And then that money that is generated in this business, use it to innovate in non-fossil fuel.
Last question again, not to pit you against any other industry, but we talk about transitioning to hybrid and then to electric cars. What's your take based on the industry? How far away are we, you think, in terms of mass adoption?
So basically, if you look at EV, electric vehicles, there's some state like California say 100% have to be EV. But those batteries have to be produced. And those battery technology is not quite clean. So people don't understand that when you make the battery technology somewhere else, you will need the power from the fossil fuel.
Thank you on that note, Ashok. Appreciate that very much.